Hey everybody, welcome back. So I have a coloring books and supplies haul for you. I, like so many of you that are here in the States, placed probably a considerable or decent or fun size amount order when we received the third stimulus check. I got quite a few things on Amazon that I'd been wanting to have, but they were kind of random. I mean, the bulk of it was coloring related, but I also got a big 10 by 14 deep dish pizza pan. And if you see my Facebook and Instagram, you know I kind of became obsessed with making this Detroit style pizza that I'd seen in a video from Emmy Made in Japan. And so I got the pizza pan that she recommended. I also bought some Oriole feeders, some Baltimore Oriole feeders, because we set up I wanted to have a few more areas in the yard where I wanted to set up Oriole feeders to attract them. So I ordered two Oriole feeders, and then I also got but I think other than that, the rest of it was coloring related. And I did get two of those wheeled kitchen carts that a lot of you guys use for your coloring supplies, so that you can like wheel them in and out of the way or whatever. I got two of them in the red color, and I took some video of how I set them up. I have one upstairs in our dining area. When I say upstairs, our house doesn't have like an upstairs and a downstairs technically. It's more like a bi-level. And our area that Keith and I is our area, like with our bathroom and our bedroom and all that, and goes out onto our back patio, is on the lower level of the house. But these days I find myself coloring more often up in the dining area because a lot of times, especially if Keith is busy doing something, I need to be close by his mom in case she needs me. And when his dad was still with us, before he passed, I was always up there to help Keith and to be close by his dad. So I started coloring at the dining room table, and I was carrying my supplies back and forth, and sometimes I would get lazy and I'd leave them sit on the table and they'd pile up, and then they would drive me nuts because it would be messy and I don't like that. So finally I just ordered a cart for up in the dining area, and then I ordered a cart for in our bedroom and at my desk and coloring area to help me keep things better organized. So I did film video of each one of those carts and what I put in it, and I'm going to insert that in right now. Okay, so here I've got my pencil cases that I reach for often: Black Widows, Prismacolors, Farben, and my Gung Hai or Hero pencils, gel pens, my sharpener, and you can hear the TV. We're watching The Rifleman pew, 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 in the background. And then I took the 10 books that I want to finish this year, and I put them on the side here so that you can see that they're handy to me, because I wanted them to be where I could use them if I was like stumped on what to color. I'd have them all handy to grab a hold of. Down on the next shelf I've got more sets of pencils, some markers, my Hobby Lobby markers that I like a lot, my coloring book journal where I write all my completed pages, my glasses, and then on the bottom shelf I got marker sets. So Caliart, Lemachet, Skin Tones, Crayola Super Tips, some Bic sets, a Sharpie set, and in that little tan pouch there I've got oh shoot, what are those called? Oh, whatever, Parkour. So yeah, and then I can just wheel it out of the way when I'm not using it, and easy peasy. Very convenient. I especially like having the coloring books that I want to finish handy because it makes it really convenient for me. And then in this cart is down in my bedroom area, and I put the rest of my supplies on it. Well, not the rest of them, but most of them. So on the top shelf I have some pencils that I don't reach for as often, like my Blick Studio and the Studio Styles. I've got some Arteza gel pens, like backups in there, and in this thing I've got like my gelatos. There's some glitter gel pens in there. Then on this shelf we've got another set of Crayola Super Tips, some gel pens, and assorted embellishment things that I got from Elizabeth when she sent me some Happy Mail, and I have my 2 Crayola sets of crayons. And then on the bottom shelf is my, what do you call those, Neocolor 2s, and then I've got my stickles down there, some metallic, what is that called, the metallic paint, I can't remember, the watercolor metallic paint that's really, really nice. I tried to use it and I'm intimidated by it, so I stuck it down there until I'm ready. And then in those containers I have the mini distress inks, and there's like my sponges and brushes, kind of, I don't know why it won't focus in on that. But yeah, so what I did was I got these items off the shelf so that I could make space for my books, which don't look very tidy at the moment. This is just some of them. But I was able to kind of organize like what needs to be shown, what like in hauls, what I've been working on recently, so I can show in completed pages video what I'm interested in working on soon. I know it's like a lot, it's like a jumbled, but trust me, to me it's a lot better organized. So those are my 2 carts that I got in my haul, and they have helped me organize my area better. Okay, and so we're back with the coloring supplies then. So I did order the 180 set of the Kalour premium colored pencils. This is just the tin. I've already taken them out and put them in a separate case. I haven't had a lot of chance to use these yet. I have used them in one color by number, but I haven't really sat down and colored with them lately. I do like the variety of colors that they have. There seems to be quite a few like greens and like tons of greens, so that's really cool because I like using greens, but so far so good. But I did take them out of the tin because it was just so heavy and bulky with having it in there and not really easy and convenient with my hands. I will say this, my tin got kind of like a dent in it because Amazon put the 2 coloring carts in the same box as this, and they were in their own box, you know, because they had to be assembled, and they're heavy, and they were on top of this, so this is kind of smushed in. Yeah, but it didn't damage the pencils or anything like that. So then I had to get a case that was able to hold 180 pencils, and I saw this one, and I'll link it if it's, everything will be linked in the description section below to Amazon. They will be affiliate links, just so you know. But yeah, I saw this one and I really liked the pattern on it. I liked the compass and the butterfly and the old fashioned looking postage. It's kind of like vintagey looking. I actually like the back. Well, I guess technically this could be the front. It doesn't really matter whichever way you want to do it, but the way I have it, my cases, I always do the little loop at the top. That's just a personal preference or whatever. So I did put them in here, and I will unzip so you can see what one of the well, you know, what it looks like or whatever. Try not to bang on that camera. So there they are. Lots of purples and pinks, which really, I like that a lot. And here are like your violets and the blues. And then I think the next one, here, I'll unzip the next one too, has my greens in it. And they have so many greens. I was like shocked at how many greens there are. So like, yeah, that to me, that's a lot of greens. And then the greens even continue on to the next one. So I think in the color by number I used 17 shades, but then I pulled in a couple others just to kind of highlight or shade a little bit of areas in it. So maybe I've used like 20 shades in here. And it was on Amazon paper, and I wasn't really trying to create anything, you know, great. I was just doing a color by number. So I don't really have a lot of experience with them. They seem soft. They seem very rich in color. Like the color payoff is good from what I've seen anyways. But like I said, I've only used about 20 of them. So I am looking forward to coloring in them we're using them some more. 180 pencils is heavy for me to carry. Usually like the 150s, or I think the, what do you call those, like the Gung Hai, I think, are 160. They don't seem as heavy to me as those do, but it could be the case. That case is also, it's kind of like a, it's not vinyl, but it's like a matte. It's not shiny and it's not nylon. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I'll link it in the description section below. Anyways, moving on. So I did get this. This is a 7 LED rechargeable booklight, and it looks like the brand is Vekkia. I saw this on Reading with Pugs, Jen's channel, quite a while ago. She had shown this, and it's a booklight. And I've never even taken it out of the box, so this is the first time I'm taking it out. It's a book light, and you recharge it by plugging it in to like your computer. It's like a USB. Here, I'm gonna unwrap it here. And it's got a clip on it, and here's your light. And she showed how bright it was, and yeah. So there's the clip. And this moves around, and where I color on at the dining table, our light is low in the area. It's like chandelier lighting, and it's kind of low. And so we have another light nearby that's like a hanging light that has like a stained glass, like a Tiffany type lampshade that hangs from the ceiling, but it's low also. So I usually have to turn the chandelier over the table and then the nearby Tiffany light on, and it's still kind of low. So I'm like, how come I never thought of this? When she was showing that she used it to read with, I was like, how come I never thought of using this for coloring? And I could just clip it onto my coloring book, or even just set it next to the coloring book, or move it to wherever I want, and try it. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to using that. And here is the cord that comes with it, and it has a little the USB ports on it. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to using that, and hopefully I will be able to see a little bit better with my old eyes. Having a hard time seeing everything that's going on. Okay, so now as far as I know, the rest of the stuff is all coloring books. So I will start showing you what I got. Toot sweet. I did pick up Hot Tropics from Karla Magana, the Tiki pinup coloring book. I didn't have this one, so of course I had to add it to my stash, right? So cute. Look at her badonkadonk. It's just super, super cute. And any Karla book, I'm definitely going to have it. Although I don't have the one she has with just the architecture. That's not my bag, and so I'm not getting that one, but I definitely, any of her, coloring books with her fabulous female figures in them, I'm all about that. So lots of flips on this on YouTube right now. But if you want a flip of any of the books that I am going to show you, let me know in the description section, and I will do that for you. So the next one is the Creepy Chibi Cute Horror Coloring Book. Now, I'm not into the Chibi thing very much. I have a few books. I think I have like a Jade Summer one, and I have the Color by Number that I just finished a page in is Chibi. I'm not into Chibi per se, but I did see this on the first time I saw it. I've seen it on several channels since, but the first channel I saw it on was Lavelia's Coloring, and she did a flip through of this book, and when I saw it, I'm like, are you kidding me? I have to have it. So here is the back of it. There's 9 of the thumbnails on the back of it, and I just loved it. Of course, it's the horror fan in me that loves it, and especially because there's a few. My neighbor's dogs, of course, start barking. The windows are open today because it's like 80 degrees out today. So, as soon as there's one image that I saw right away. Let me make sure I didn't already miss it. No, I didn't. Okay. Let's see. I mean, they're all cute and fun. And when I saw this one at first, I was like, I don't know who that is. Keith's like, that's Jeepers Creepers. And I'm like, duh, how could I be so like obtuse, you know. But where is? And I love the twins from The Shining, right? I know I've said this before, but my sister one time took a Photoshop thing and she put our faces on the two twins. It's so cute. Where is the one that I love? Now I'm going to end up doing a flip through of it just because this one. So you never see the Silent Hill nurses on anything hardly, and they are so creepy. If you're not familiar with the Silent Hill nurses, Silent Hill is a horror video game franchise. And these nurses are some of the freakiest characters I've ever seen in any horror at all. I absolutely love them. They're like terrifying. They're so unsettling, and so I loved as soon as I seen that there was a horror or a Silent Hill nurse, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have that book. So yeah, had to get the creepy chibi. I grabbed a couple of Deborah Mullers that I didn't have. Like, you know, usually I have a lot of her books, but I don't get them all. And I can get the PDFs, you know, but I like the hard copy of her stuff. And so what I do usually is I'll kind of wait till there's a few I want and I order them all at once, because we don't have Amazon Prime. We're probably the only people in America that don't have it. But anyways, yeah, so we don't have Amazon Prime, so I just wait usually and pick up a couple at once. And this time I decided to hold myself down to 2, although that I found out that she's working currently on one called Victorian Witches. Could you die? I gotta have that for sure. But I didn't have Alice in Zombieland, and I thought it was fun. So I went ahead and I picked it up. Now this is an older one. It's been out for quite a while, but it's just based on Alice in Wonderland. It's not, you know, completely an Alice book. It's just loosely based on Alice, and the pictures make me laugh in it. They're just fun, you know, they're fun, and they're typical Deborah. And this one I've seen colored a lot. Lots of severed body parts and drippy blood. We love our Deborah Muller books for that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's a good one too. So that one is Alice in Zombieland from Deborah Muller. I will leave a link to the Deborah Muller Facebook group in the description section below if I remember. I always try to do that whenever I have a coloring video with Deborah books. And then I picked up this one, Storybook Princesses, Divas, Villainesses, and Heroes. This one has been out for quite a long time, and I just never picked it up. You know, it's like one of the ones I'm like, well, I have so many. When you have as many Deborah books as I do, and I realize there's people that have all of them, but when you have as many as I do, I don't feel the need that I'm like, I don't have to grab every single one because I have a ton of them. But this one was always on my list. I kind of always wanted it, you know, just because of the images. I will say that I think this one was printed funny. It's very light. The ink looks extremely light on it, and I know that it's not supposed to be this light. It's like a darker gray color. It's a Harley Quinn girl. Wizard of Oz. So yeah, but I mean, it's definitely not enough that I can't see the color. Frozen. Pocahontas, I think. Is it? No, not Pocahontas. I don't know her name. The one with the frog. Oh, how can I forget her name? I don't remember. I've never seen it. Goldilocks in this one. So, yeah, I just really wanted it. Little Red Riding Hood there. Mary Poppins. So, yeah, just fun. Mad Hatter. And I just really wanted this one. So, another Wizard of Oz. There is a Wonder Woman in here too. There's Rapunzel. So yeah, I really wanted this one, and I went ahead and grabbed it. And I wish it was printed a little bit darker, but it's definitely not an issue for me whatsoever. So that one is Storybook Princesses, Divas, Villainesses, and Heroes. And then also from Amazon. Actually, let me grab these and pull them over. I'm out of turn, but I'll show them anyways. So I think I have 5 of these. Yeah, put them up here. So I ordered 5 color by number books from Questopia. What happened was I had got Keith one for like Christmas, or just because maybe like a year ago. It's a horror one, and we never used it. And I was like coming back from my flare where I could finally sit and color again, but I didn't really know what to color, and I didn't know what to do, but I wanted to be coloring. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use that. I think it's Horror and Other Nightmare Creatures is the name of it. Actually, I think I have it handy here. Yeah, it was this one. It was this one. I colored a picture in that, and I ended up having so much fun with it. I really enjoyed it. So I'm like, you know what? But I don't want to take over his coloring book, and I know I can order him another one, but I'm like, I would like to get some more of these. So I went ahead and I looked through some of them, and I picked out 5 that I wanted. So I got this one, Chibi Girls coloring book, and I did just finish a picture in that. But, you know, oh, I guess this is at the back where they have different pages. But I wasn't sure which exactly ones to get. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not like super into Chibi, but I thought, well, with a color by number. Oh, oops, that was the one I colored already. So that one was Chibi Girls coloring book from Questopia. The next one is Dinosaur coloring book, and I thought this one would be fun. This is also a mosaic color by number for adults and kids of all ages from Questopia. And I tried to get the ones that had the white lines in between because and the, you know, like not the black background but the white background ones, because I enjoyed coloring in the lines with the gel pen, right? You know, I really liked it. I thought that was fun. So I went ahead and I grabbed, let me get where I'm trying to get, okay, so now they sure do put a lot of bonus pages in there, don't they? So I just thought this one would be fun. Either one of us can color in this one, and I like the idea of it. Also, my cousin's daughter, she's 10. She's 10. 10? Or is she going to be 11? 10. I'm trying to decide. She loves dinosaurs. And so I thought if I liked it and I thought it was good, I might grab her a copy too, if I thought it was, you know, something that she would hold her interest. She's 10. Look at me. Gonna be 10? Maybe that's it. Gonna be 10. Anyways. So yeah, so that one is the Dinosaur by Questopia. And then I grabbed the Mythical Mermaids, mosaic color by number, Enchanted Fantasy Women Under the Ocean by Questopia. And I thought the cover was really appealing. I really liked that. So I went ahead and picked this up, and hold on. Okay. This one looks kind of detailed, right? Like, like it looks really detailed. So I am definitely going to look at that. I mean, it looks detailed, but I am wondering, I guess, do you use gel pens? Like when it gets that tiny, I guess fine liners would work. But I used, in the first one I did, I used markers, and even the, big fine liner ones bled out a little bit. So in the second page I colored, I used pencil because I felt like I had more control over the tiny spaces. But I don't like the fact that pencils aren't as vibrant as markers in these, and I just don't know what to do. So what do you guys do in these itty bitty spaces? You know, like down in here in these itty tiny spots. What do you use? I'm curious. Do you use gel pen? Do you just use your fine liners and then do the best? Because like when you color over the lines with a gel pen, it covers up where your pen markers have bled through or whatever, but still, I'm just like, I am no expert. I've only done 2 of these pages in my entire life. So, yeah. Let me know some tips. I need some tips for the color by number. But I've been having so much fun with them. I didn't realize how much fun these could be. So that one is Mythical Mermaids, Enchanted Fantasy Women Under the Sea by Questopia. And then, okay, so then I accidentally got one that's a black background, which is not a big deal. I still want to have it. I don't know, is this one available with a white background too? This is the Halloween black background coloring book for adults, Scary Mosaic Fantasy, and that is Questopia. And I thought this would be really, really fun. Oh, those are some unicorns and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, so this is Halloween. Oh wait, no, those are still the bonus images. There we go. So that's Halloween stuff. And you know me, I love Halloween any year, any time of the year. It doesn't matter to me. So I thought these were super cute. And it's not going to kill me that it has a black background. It might actually give me a break because I might get to where I don't always want to color in the lines, right, with the gel pens. So that one is Halloween Black Background Scary Mosaic Fantasy by Color Questopia. And then I have one more color by number, and this one is really, really, like, kind of intimidating to me. This one is Witch Fantasy color by number. What do the back of these look like? Oh, they just has the color key on there. This one is kind of, okay, so there's all the bonus ones. This one is really tiny. This one is like really detailed. And when I saw that, I was like, whoa. Whoa. Because, I mean, you guys, like, seriously. Can you see that? Like, how tiny? I don't even know if I can read the numbers. I might have to get like a magnifying glass or something. I don't know. So this one is really, really tiny. This will have to be kind of a labor of love or something when I'm in the mood to tackle something, you know, advanced. So do you guys have this one? Let me know what you think about it. But it's really, really cool. So that one is Witch Fantasy, color by number, enchanted mosaic with magical women and gothic Halloween. So, by Color Questopia. Still very cool though, you know. Alright, this I'll show to you. This did not come from Amazon, so the next stuff is not from Amazon. This is the Albrecht, sorry there's a glare too, Albrecht Dürer coloring book by Pomegranate Publishing. I had no idea this coloring book existed. This was like a random thing. So I was on Instagram, I think, and I came across a post. I follow a lot of hashtags on Instagram, and so I came across a post that it wasn't somebody that I follow, and they had a picture of Adam and Eve, and I'm like, that picture is really cool, like in the Garden of Eden, and I'm like, that is really, really cool. What coloring book is that from? So then I looked it up, and it said Albrecht Dürer coloring book. So then I like went on YouTube, of course, to see if I could find it, like a flip through, and I did. Then I went to Amazon right away to see if I could get it there, and I couldn't get it on Amazon. So I looked on eBay, and I did find it on eBay, and it was I think it was $17.99 or $16.99 with free shipping, and it came from Ohio, and I live in Michigan, so it came really, really quick. But this was from 2017, and it kind of has the history of Albrecht Dürer in it, and of course we know he is the person that the watercolors from Faber-Castell are named after. So this page has like it's 50 pages, and this one has, it's the key. It tells you what painting or wood cut of his it is. So he was in the 1400s and early 1500s, and he was an artist, and he did all these different works. And so this book is like amazingly cool to me because it is very different than anything, and there is nudity, sorry, anything that I have in my collection. I think this must be like his self-portrait. Yeah, kind of good looking. But yeah, I don't have anything like this in my collection, and it spoke to me because it's so unique and different, you know. And so is it something that I'll probably color and want to complete and all that kind of stuff? No, I don't think so. But it's got a lot of like biblical scenes in it from the Apocrypha, and just different images that I thought are really, really neat, you know. There's one that's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and then there's like I said, Adam and Eve. There's the Whore of Babylon, I think, is one of them. They're just really, really cool. So yeah, so I got this one, and I really like it. I was showing it to Keith, and it says, for the coloring aficionado, 50 original woodcuts, engravings, and etchings. So that's what they are. They weren't paintings. They were woodcuts, engravings, and etchings. Lay flat binding and high quality paper, easy to use with all your fine coloring tools. And the paper is, oops, the paper is good. Let me just kind of, so you can, you know, it's good paper. So, I mean, obviously alcohol markers, but you could probably use water mediums pretty well. And they're single-sided. So that's another thing too, you know. So that makes it better. You don't have to worry about ruining a picture on the other side. So that is the Albrecht Dürer coloring book. And like I said, I got that on eBay. And the seller I bought it from was one like a, maybe like a Goodwill type thrift books, but it goes for Goodwill or something like that. All right, next I have 4 issues of Coloring Heaven that I ordered. I back ordered 4 issues that I just decided I had to have. And I want to give a shout out to Coloring Heaven because I actually ordered these at the beginning of the month, and one of the items was missing from my order. There was only 3, and I emailed them, and they said, we'll wait a few days and see if it comes separately. Although they never sent me like a notice that said that they were going to be shipped separately. I only had 1 shipping notification, but yeah, so they did resend me, this was the one that was missing, and they did send that back out to me. So this is the Halloween special. That is number 66. Yeah, so this was one I had gone like back and forth on, and I wasn't sure if I wanted it or not. But I'm pretty much hooked on all their Halloween issues. I love this one. It's got a really fun mix of images in it, like really fun different types of, you know, different types of images, a nice variety to color. So that is the Halloween special number 66. Then this one is the annual 2019 very best fantasy designs of the year. I'm not sure who is in this one. Let's see. Where does it have it on there? I don't know. Where do they tell who's on it? I don't know. But, oh, okay. So the Selena Fennec is in here. Actually, let me flip from the back. It's easier for me to do that. You know, just some different ones. That's Lisa Matrokin, Elizabeth Alba, Jasmine Beckett Griffith, Jody Bergam. I don't have my glasses on, so obviously that's Hannah Lynn, White Stag. Some of them I recognize, you know. This one is Collateral Damage. Oh, Kanoko Agusa. That's one of the reasons why I wanted this one especially. Okay, because I'll say this. I love looking at those images of, and I believe it's a female, that's a female, Kanoko Agusa. I love looking at these images colored when like Rhapsody in the Forest and Minuet Bon, I don't know the name of it. Anyways, but they're animals, and you guys know I don't color animals very often, if at all, and if I do, it's just because it's a tiny little critter in a picture. I never would color like an image of just animals or anything because I'm not confident in my skills for fur, and I'm just not into that. But I do see beautifully colored images by so many people, and every once in a while I'm like, oh, do I want to get one of those books? But her books are expensive, you know, to order on Etsy, and I don't want to spend that much on a book that I really don't think I would ever color in. So, you know, it's kind of nice to be able to have a few pages, you know, from her. And then this is the Zan Von Zed. I don't have any of those books either. So, kind of nice to just have a few images there. So that was the annual 2019. Let me see. My chair is so squeaky. I just was talking. I need to get a new chair. Then I have the annual 2020. And let's see. I can tell that obviously that has Mika Jelena, and I don't know who the rest of the people are. So let's see. Let's get started. Charles Santori,
or Santor. I'm not sure how that is. Elena Lazarova. And I didn't realize that she has a lot of line art. I thought she was only grayscale. So I just recently found out that she has those books of like 100 line art images, volume 1 and 2. And I'm like, oop, on the wish list. So yeah. So I put those on the wish list for sure. Just different, you know, different stuff. Christine Karen, I love that one. Herb Leonard. And I just recently got another issue that was all his, the Art Nouveau Fairies. Is that what it was? It was out a couple months ago, maybe. Or no, back before Christmas, I think, maybe. Oh, so beautiful. These are so beautiful. His work is stunning. And there's the Mika Jelena. So I've got lots of stuff with her in it. I have the Coloring Heavens, and then I actually have stuff I got off her Etsy and never colored a one. Need to get crack-lacking. And then lastly, I have this one, which is the Frightlings Halloween special. Oh, you guys, this is one of those things, like, the first time I saw this, when it first came out, I'm like, oh, I'm skipping this. I'm totally skipping this. And I can remember being at Barnes & Noble and looking at it, and I'm like, I am not going to get this, you know? And then I saw, like, some pictures colored from it, and I'm like, oh, that's cute, you know? And these are from Tabitha Thorpe. And I'm like, well, that's cute, but I still don't want them. And then I would, like, look at flip-throughs of it, and I'm like, well... And then I finally got to the place where I'm like, I've got to have it. So it's so cute. It is so cute. And here I say I don't really color animals, but I don't think these really count as animals. But oh my gosh, you guys. I just think these are the cutest stinking creations ever. Like, seriously, look at that. And it just is so funny because I can remember the very first time I saw these, I was like, nope, that's ridiculous. I'm like, I have no desire. I don't see the appeal of that at all. And now, here I am with my Frightlings issue. And I'm, look. I mean, seriously, look at the little fish and the kitty. I can't stand it. And I am not into cute stuff, but this is so stinking cute. It kills me how cute this is. Scarlet Witching and Asher Catling. True Magic. Look how cute. Aww. Oh, I can't stand it. So that is the Frightlings Halloween collector's issue. So thank you very much to Coloring Heaven for fixing my order and sending me the one that was missing. I really appreciate that immensely because I adore my Coloring Heaven magazines that appeal to me, you know. And that is what I have. That is my haul. I still have a few books on the way, actually. I have something coming from Book Depository. I have three, I think, from AliExpress coming from China. And Keith ordered me one from Book Outlet the other day. He was placing an order, and I said, hey, can you throw that Mythographic Paradise in your cart for me? So he did that. Too, and then I think I have Happy Mail coming this week. So yes, I have more coloring books, but I just thought I would show you guys my haul. I'll put links to everything that I purchased on Amazon in the description section below. And if you have any if you have any questions or comments, let me know. If you want any flip throughs of anything, let me know. And I will be happy to do that for you. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon in another video. I'm such a dork. Okay, bye-bye.